Now, many of you already know by now that NEO has been aggressively deploying their infrastructures, trying to obviously show us that they're serious about expansion or about selling as many vehicles as they can in the future. I mean, we see this by the number of NEO houses they deploy or they open, number of service centers, number of course NEO spaces, which we see. I mean, especially with the delivery centers, you will know that those are the centers where they conduct their deliveries to their customers. And ladies and gents, for the month, when we look at those service centers, they managed to of course open 3 service centers in China, which obviously is going to make them, or it's going to make it possible for them to deliver even more vehicles to their customers. This is something that, like I said, NEO is doing, trying to show that they are aggressive in terms of course deployment of their infrastructure. I mean, same goes to battery swapping station technology. You will know that that unique technology that NEO is currently offering to their clients, ladies and gents, for the month of July, we saw of course them deploying over or around 98 battery swapping stations. And you will know that, as I've said, the battery swapping stations offer convenience to those that buy the NEO cars, as instead of going the normal route of charging their cars, but they can also go of course and swap the battery in their car in less than 4 minutes, which is something that of course it will make NEO to succeed. Now, out of these 98 battery swapping stations, 3 of them were deployed or were officially opened in Europe. As you know that Europe is another destination where NEO is currently selling of course their cars, and the very same technology they are using or implementing in China is the very same technology they are taking with overseas, which means that those that are in Europe already, they are enjoying the battery swapping station technology that NEO is currently offering at the moment. Now, when we talk of battery swapping station, you will know that NEO has partnered with several of course companies, including oil giants in China, which of course the partnership will enable NEO to strategically place of course this battery swapping station at the oil giants probably filling stations and all that. We know, I think as it stands, NEO has already started of course deploying of course their battery swapping station in China into Shell filling stations, and there are other oil giant. I think on the 27th of June there was another partnership of NEO with another oil giant, who's obviously is going to help NEO deploy this battery swapping station. And you will know another thing that you must notice, that ladies and gents, NEO this year they plan to obviously deploy 1,000 battery swapping stations, and they did indicate, I think it was last week, to say that they are ahead of schedule and they foresee them getting to that target of 1,000 battery swapping station being deployed this year around November, which is something that must just show you that NEO is doing their best to make sure that they become aggressive in terms of infrastructure, so that at least even the cars they sell, they can find the available infrastructure to of course replenish or replace their batteries in their cars. So I'm very excited about this. And of course, before I forget, the also you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. And I would appreciate if you can just hit that like button if you are enjoying the content that I'm giving you about NEO, of course aggressively increasing their infrastructure, trying to of course prepare for the demand that might come in the near future. So if you are enjoying this content, hit that like button, because on this channel NEO is one of the stocks that I discuss a lot, because I believe in the fundamentals and its future prospects, and the very same sentiment that as retail investors, or me as a retail investor, share is the very same sentiment that we are seeing of course also big financial institutions sharing. They see the potential that lies within the NEO stock, which is why as per my yesterday's video, the institutional investors or the financial institutions, they are becoming more and more bullish onto NEO, which is something that as a retail investor it must just make you not to panic, but rather follow smart money. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Otherwise, without wasting any more of your time, we got the figures for the infrastructure that NEO has currently deployed for the month of July. I mean, I see on the screen, notice that NEO, when it comes to the of course NEO houses, they've opened 5 NEO houses in China, and of course when we talk of NEO spaces, they opened 4 NEO spaces, and NEO service centers they also opened 4, with of course the NEO delivery centers, they opened 3. So this is something that, like I said, it shows you of how NEO is aggressive in terms of course, expanding, of course, their infrastructure, making sure that, of course, it meets the demand that is out there. So getting to know that in July there were 3, of course, delivery centers which were open, it is starting to make sense also, of course, why NEO is able to deliver as many vehicles as they can, because the NEO delivery centers, ladies and gents, is the infrastructure where NEO, of course, delivers their vehicles to their clients, or that premium delivery to their clients, which is something that, of course, to get to see that they continue increasing this, it means that the more they increase their delivery centers, is the more cars they will be able to deliver in the future, which is something that, of course, it is a very good thing. Now with battery swapping station, as I've said, they of course deployed 98, of which 3 they deployed in Europe. So this, ladies and gents, it is something that makes me to be excited. Though NEO, ladies and gents, you will know that the moment they announced, of course, the 1000 battery swapping station deployment early this year, they indicated that they are targeting from July to deploy somewhere between 120 to 150 battery swapping station. And to get to see them only deploying 98, I don't think it's a train smash, because in fact NEO has already said that they are ahead of schedule and they are planning to get to that 1000 battery swapping station deployment this year around November, which of course we are going to see NEO becoming more aggressive in terms of deployment of these battery swapping stations. And still on the month of July, another good thing is that, ladies and gents, NEO also deployed 25 power charging stations, which is of course incredible, because not only are they increasing their battery swapping station technology, but they are also increasing the charging infrastructure to make sure that those that don't subscribe to bus or battery as a service, which entails the NEO clients who subscribe to enjoy the battery swapping stations, they can still have sufficient infrastructure to charge their vehicles, which is something that is incredible and something that, of course, must just show you of how NEO's future is looking like. So I know that some of the people, they don't really see what the battery swapping station offers. There are some people that are saying that it costs a lot of money for NEO to operate or to deploy this battery swapping station. But let me tell you something, and that is, ladies and gents, China, in fact, it is pushing, of course, the battery swapping station technology. So I think some analysts are even expecting that by 2025 there will be around 3.2 million cars in China that can, of course, gain access of the technology or battery swapping station technology, which that just has to show you that if by 2025 analysts are saying 3.2 million cars that can swap batteries being on the road in the streets of China, it means that companies like NEO will of course start enjoying revenues from other EV companies who want to use, of course, their battery swapping station technologies to swap the batteries in their cars. Now the Chinese government, you'll know that they are willing to offer additional subsidies to the normal subsidies that are, of course, or that you can receive when you buy NEV cars in 2024. Those that buy cars that are eligible or that are suitable also for, of course, battery swapping station technology, they will also get an additional, of course, subsidy over and above the subsidy that they give to the Chinese, of course, EV makers. This is something that must just show you that NEO, it's in this thing to win it, and NEO, as it stands in China, they are a leader in this battery swapping station deployment technology. And I believe that, ladies and gents, since they have cut off, of course, most of their promotion on the battery swapping stations, which we all know that, ladies and gents, it will mean that we are going to see the other sales onto NEO's, of course, financial statements or earnings increasing because of that. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least to get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.